And so, I have to constantly remind myself that this is my God. This is the God that saved me and invites me to do these things, right? To take my refuge in Him. He's my fortress. So that's what I've learned over the years about the greatness of all these different names of God. They're just really displaying His multitude of attributes. And when there's a fundamental thing that happens, and I repeat this to myself all the time, but honestly, in counseling, multiple times every week, and it's something that you've taught me, and is that everything in my life, everything in any of our lives, starts with our thinking. And our thinking then affects how we feel. I don't necessarily like the word feel, because I'm not a feely kind of guy, but the way I think affects the way I feel, and then that drives my action. So that when I can take these, when I have a situation in my life that is very real circumstance, very real situation that can cause me to be downcast, that can cause me to be concerned, to be worried, to be sinfully anxious, that I can do one of two things. I can think about these characteristics, these attributes of God, and then my actions turn into worship rather than fret. So I can think and not go this direction. As I mentioned a minute ago, I can do things that seem right to Tim, and then I start to feel fretful, fearful, anxious, and all those other things. And then my actions are, I'm griping and complaining to everybody around me about the situation or the circumstance. So, it's interesting that the Lord gives us the choice of which path we're going to walk, And, I can Barney Fife it. You know what that means?
I'm afraid to ask. What does that mean, Barney Fife it?
That means nip it in the bud. I can take that thought and nip it in the bud, take it captive to the obedience of Christ, and think about these awesome attributes of God. Or I can let it blossom instead of nipping it, and blossom in the wrong way, and then I'm off to the races of being embittered against the situation, the circumstance, and many times that might be a person. So then think about that. Now I've got a root of bitterness springing up in my heart, that I gotta deal with. And I didn't have anything. I was just a lost pagan, no understanding of teaching form. I wasn't raised in the church, and so I had no concept other than I did believe in a God. I can go off to the races of paganism, or I can go off to the races with my God.